Trying not to move too much. All right. Um. All right. I don't really know how long I'm gonna be here, but I want to start out by saying, how y'all doing, or whoever catch the replay, cause ain't really nobody here. How you doing? Hope y'all having a better day than we're having at this point. I was supposed I had done this live yesterday sometime or another, but it was scheduled yesterday, last night, kind of late, but I kind of changed my mind at the last minute and said forget it. So I decided to come live today, like now. What better time than now? Basically to give you a rundown of what today was like, where I'm at with it, and why my title is saying what it's saying. And you pretty much get the drift from there. So basically, again, I don't have any updates or good news to tell you um, right now. Um, as far as everything else goes, it's just pretty bad, no matter how you look at it. It's pretty bad. Um, I don't really know what to say. It's pretty bad. I think it actually got worse with our situation because now, as it stands, we're gonna have to anything that could be sold. We're gonna have to sell it. Um, and on top of that, while we're doing that, try to find employment. There may be a possibility of hope after the 4th of July weekend, with employment, maybe. But in the meantime, between time, we're going to have to sell anything that can be sold, at this point. Now, I don't know if y'all thought I was really joking or playing when I said um, we were in need and we need help. I don't know if y'all thought I was joking and playing, but I wasn't. Um, I may not have gave you a whole lot of details and went into depth, but I damn sure wasn't joking. But I will go into a little bit more details now because I'm, like I said before, I think I done already gave up. The only thing I can do now is just throw my hands up, you know. Um, Started out the day trying to seek help, you know, with our living situation. And based on what I came up with, and this is the honest God truth, and I can run down the list of government programs and things here in Memphis. Um, this is one of the reasons I want to get the hell out of Memphis. I ain't gonna even lie. This is one of the very reasons I wanted to get the heck out of Memphis. Because when you looking for help, you're in a financial crunch, due to job losses, wages losses, things of that nature. Memphis ain't got no help. They don't. I done reached out. We done reached out. We have reached out to. Let me run it down to you. Here in Memphis, we've reached out to CSA, MIFA. They're on here. I'm running down the list, and I don't even know what this Tennessee Housing Development Agency is, but they don't process applications directly. So how the hell would they help us? You see what I'm saying? They give us listings of things, but you can't do an application directly. Somebody else got to recommend or refer you, and it got to go through other parties. Shit, by the time I do all that, we'd be sitting on the curb. And then you got a City of Memphis Home TBRA program. They offer rental assistance, but they talking about they was doing this in 2024. And you have to go through nonprofit partners to apply. And that was in 2024. We in 2025. You got the City of Memphis Home ARP, Affordable Rental Housing Assistance, and they're focused on developing affordable housing for people at risk of homelessness, victims of domestic abuse, violence, etc. None of that apply to us. Oh, excuse me. None of that applies to us. And you got nonprofit and community community organizations like Catholic Charities of West Tennessee, and they more or less for veterans. They own Cleveland and somewhere here, wherever the hell that's at, and pregnant women. That don't apply to us because nobody here is pregnant. Come on. Then you got Friends for All. I don't even need to read that because none of that apply to us. What the qualifications to get help? None of that. What they talking about apply to us. Then you got Out Memphis, Outlast program. None of that apply to us. I'm not gonna read that out. I'm not reading none of that out because none of that applies to us. I'm not gonna pretend to be something to get no damn help or put no fake disease on me to get no help. Now, if you in Memphis, you already know what Out Memphis is, Outlast program is. And you got Hope House, and it's an emergency financial assistance for rent. And it's listed via MLK50. But check their website and contact them for details. That's all it says. And then you got Home 901 org, and that's 211. And they said call it. It's basically or visit your local library and go through link for referrals affiliated with community service agencies, which when you do that, they give you some of the same shit I'm reading off right now. Section 8 has a waiting list, a long waiting list, and it periodically opens enrollment whenever the hell they feel like they want to. And they don't tell you, they just do it. And you just have to find out some kind of way. And then you got a THDA Emergency Solutions and Grants. And they fund rental assistance, deposits, utility payments, and case management. I don't know what that is. And of course, you got the University of Memphis and MIFA, Vincent DePaul, offered a limited assistance up to $600. So, with that being said, I have links, I have numbers to places, but everybody we reaching out to is basically at this point turning us down, saying we don't qualify, things of that nature. So I'm guessing at this point it's going to be another repeat of um shit, the same shit we went through before. Like I was saying before, everything is out of my hand. I ain't got no control over nothing. That's crazy. And to top everything off, to be in a situation like this, it's kind of jacked up. Um, what I don't understand about Memphis is that's why I said trying to hanging on, but trying to. Well, what I don't understand about Memphis and help and resources and things of that nature, we right here in Memphis, Shelby County, we got places all around that swerping down. They hiring open interviews, this, that, and the third, and you go for an interview. On the day that they say they have an open interview, all you got to do is be there. They're doing interviews. They're hiring. You get there, they got a whole lit up sign outside places saying that you get there. They're not doing the interviews. They're not doing any hiring. You got people that want to work and they can't get the job. You got places that will schedule an interview. You can be there on time and you still won't get the interview because one or two things. You get there, they either tell you they're not doing interviews or the manager is not there. And you can come back again, reschedule, come back again on time, everything. And every time you constantly doing that, and either they're not there or they're just not doing interviews. But it's you got advertisement on the internet, you're advertising on your billboard sign outside of the place of business saying one thing and you're doing something different. And if you just so happen to get an interview, you got some of them tell you, I'll call you if I like you. If I like you, I'll call you. So it's based on if you like the person or not if the person is willing to work and do the work and can do the work and get the job done, a great worker. It's not based on none of that. It's based on if I like you. So basically, when I walked in here and got this interview, hell, you might not like me then, and I not even know it, but you gonna tell me if I like you, I'll call you. Hmm. Whew. In the meantime, between time, I don't understand it. In the meantime, you sitting up here, you're going through this, you fighting to try to, like, we doing everything that, well, we can. Now we are at the point. Everything that can be sold will be sold. So we can try to keep this roof over our head. Now imagine the fact we still got to eat, you know, we still got to wash our clothes, basic necessity, basic necessity. We still got to do that. But I'm gonna be honest with you, we ain't doing that much eating. Um, Hell, we ain't got nothing to eat. We got a big ass bag of rice in there. We got rice, some corn, and that's whole corn on top of that. Got a few things, but we got stuff that require other ingredients to make, to make it. And I think we got a few packs of ramen noodles, a few packs. Um, with the ramen noodles, I really can't eat them like that because of the sodium. That's a lot of sodium in them little season packets. So I can't just eat them every day. And shit, we've been eating rice damn near every day. Damn near. And hell, y'all know rice is a starch. And all this starch ain't good for you. But shit, we ain't got nothing else. We have food banks here, but they only operate on certain days and you gotta go during the time they tell you. Well, we got a little problem with that. Now I can try to go to a food bank, but the only problem with that is I'm very low on gas now. But see, I can go, but what's the point of going if I go and run out on the way back home with the food? That ain't gonna work. Um, I don't know. I really don't know at this point. I don't know nothing. I know I'm finding a lot of links and things like that to resources, but when it comes to rental assistance, we're getting turned down. Job searches, nothing, no results. So I don't know what the hell's gonna happen with us. I don't know. It just seemed like a same shit about to happen all over again. It really do seem like the same shit about to happen all over again. Um, I thought about something yesterday when we were out, and I thought I almost had a little, a little glimmer of hope just to find out that wasn't going to work. And that was simply putting my car title, that would have helped a lot. But there was several things that stopped that. One, I didn't have car insurance. Two, I ain't got no proof of income to show them how I'm gonna pay the loan back. So that was out. That's pretty much it. I ain't got shit else. I mean, I ain't got nothing to take to the pawn shop, and everything I do have, they ain't gonna give me nothing for it because it's old, it's outdated. You know, everything I got is old and outdated. Not to mention the fact, um, on top of all that, my main damn phone, the phone I use to get all my phone calls and things of that nature, the phone that's linked to everything that's in that links me, I'm about to lose that phone number because I ain't got my phone back on. And at this rate, don't look like it's gonna ever get back on. Man, and I told you, it just seemed like every day it get worse and worse and worse and worse. Yep. And it done got worse. Hell, it done got worse. This thing disconnect. Yeah, it did. So then the other time, this damn thing will be chingling. Oh, what the hell with it? I don't need it saying nothing anyway. Tired of it. Yep, everything that got worse. So basically, let me run this down to you for those of you that's wondering. And I know some of y'all might be trying to type in that chat and it's not letting you because of the way I got the subscribers set up. The reason it is set up that way, let me start there first. The reason everything is set up the way it is because I need to be able to talk and explain and tell you what's going on and why and things of that nature. And I don't need the distractions of being trolled or trying to, people coming in, they not speaking, they just saying negative shit, and I don't want to be looking at my chat. Like, why would you come say something like that, doing all that weird extra stuff? Because it's really ain't the time for it. Okay. So, like I said, let me start by I explain that, and I'm only doing that because, like, I don't know where my moderators are, and plus I'm redoing this channel anyway. So I do remember removing a lot of mod sticks. I did. I did that because I'm starting over, you know. So basically, with that being said, I'm starting over. I'm only keeping the mods that really just really fool with me. Everybody else that was modded up, I'm sorry, but you don't really come around enough, and ain't no point in you having no mod stick. It's that simple. And like what where I'm sitting at and how I'm sitting now, I never know when I need to go live or have to go live and things of that nature. You know, I don't have Wi-Fi anymore like I used to, because used to be I just use my phone and hotspot it and just call the shit a day. Even when I don't have the Wi-Fi, I don't have hotspot on my phone. I don't even have a damn phone anymore. Um, I'm using text now, and the only way text now work is through Wi-Fi. I only got a certain limit of time to even get my main phone back on, or I lose that damn number altogether. And I start all the way back over getting, I could still keep the carrier, but I have to start all the way back over, and then I end up with a new number. I'm running out of time on that. Running out of time on a lot of things. Running out of time to get this damn rent in. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I'm trying to hang on, but I don't know. I'm still convinced that all this is happening for a reason. And if this is some type of test, well, I can tell you now, I failed that mom. I done failed that damn test. Don't test me no more. I don't like tests. Don't test me. I don't like no test. Mm-mm. If this is a test, honey, I done failed it. It's a wrap. Just go on flunk it. Cause this ain't working. This ain't working worth a damn. And that's why I said it seemed like the same situation all over again. Wasn't this what we've been out here? What 3? Wasn't this 3 years ago? We had a whole GoFundMe up trying to get help. Then we didn't get no damn help with that. If you think about it, sure didn't. That one up now. I think 4 people donated. It's almost like, yeah, whatever. You ain't the only bitch that's about to be homeless. Deal with it. Don't nobody give a fuck about y'all being homeless. It's, I mean, it's that's what I'm getting from it. I don't know if they saying that or not, but that's just the way I feel like people is looking at it. Ah, well, shit. You ain't the only one. You won't be the first. You won't be the last. Get over it. Like that's the way I feel like people is looking at it. They may not be looking at it like that, but that's just the way I feel. Yeah, bitch, you ain't the only one. You ain't got no job. You ain't the first, you ain't the last. Get over it. I feel like people is looking at that like that too. Ah, well, you hungry. You ain't the only one hungry. You ain't the first person hungry. You ain't gonna be the last person hungry. Get over it. That's why I feel like people is just looking at everything when it comes to me and mine. They may not be doing it. I kind of feel like they are. You know, that's just my opinion. Because like right now, I don't understand, especially when it comes to like one thing about it, the rental assistance. They saying one thing, and then I'm like, I hear what you saying. You say in order to qualify, you have to be some type of lost wages. Well, losing a job is lost wages, isn't it? Wouldn't that count as lost wages? Oh, maybe maybe you're saying because we didn't ask for help within the first 90 days, and it's after the 90 days, we didn't ask for help in the first 90 days. You're not going to help us. I didn't know you had to ask in a certain time for help. I thought it was based on when you needed the help. Because in the first 90 days, hell, apparently in them 90 days, we was able to stay afloat with the savings and money we had in reserve to keep us afloat. You know, all these stipulations and rules and change up that they do. It's almost like they got the money, but they want to put all these clause that make it hard for you to even get the assistance when you're really in need of it. So now that makes me question who is getting the help, because it damn sure ain't us. It ain't us. I I do see how. Well, no, I don't. I ain't gonna tell you that. I've seen how we're sitting up here doing all this, everything they tell us to do, as far as reaching out for help, rental assistance, food banks, this, that, and the third. Now we doing all that, but you got, and I've seen this. I've never done it, but I see other people. They don't even do half of what we doing. They will go out here with a damn piece of cardboard and write a damn note on there, and just they don't even talk to you. Just sit there and hold that damn cardboard. And I've seen people help them way quicker than what I'm doing. Come down here out my mouth asking. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I've also noticed how, if I had family, which I don't, I would ask my family, I really would, but I don't really got no family. So hence the fact I do come to the YouTube and I talk to people and I may, ask for help. I know y'all can't really just help like, help. I know that. I'm aware of that. But I'll ask for, help, whatever you can. I will do that. I don't expect y'all to do the world for me or nothing like that. No, I never expect that. But you know, a lot of y'all that had I didn't look, and it's crazy. It been some people that done help. Like I said, we decided not to name drop because we don't want no confusion. We don't want nobody, you know, we we want to say thank you for that. But that's crazy. I've never met them before. I've never really set up on the phone and just had a whole conversation with them before. And if they can listen to me talk and hear me explain my situation, and like I don't know the whole extent because she ain't telling us everything, but I'm gonna give it. This is the best I can do. I'm gonna give it this to her. If they doing that, that's what I be talking about. A stranger will help you over your family. Now I got in-laws. I have in-laws, due to my husband, we was married and he passed. But when he passed, they stopped talking to all of us, me and my kids. So technically, no, I don't have no family. But I bet you one thing, They have watched some of my live streams I've done in the past, and hell, for all I know, they might be in here now. I don't know. I know one thing: they've been on my Facebook. They still on my Facebook. They watch everything. They watch and monitor and see if I put anything on my Facebook. I know that much, and I have two Facebook accounts, and they watch both of them. I know that, and there's something else I know. If you see all that and you've been watching, like like I said, they cut us off and stopped fooling with us when my husband died. You know, it's almost to say, well, as long as you married to him, we'll tolerate your ass. If he ain't we ain't gotta speak, do nothing. We ain't like yeah, mhm, yeah. But we ain't messed up out that. Mm-mm. We ain't messed up about that at all. It's just a bad, bad, bad situation. Cause I know some of y'all remember I was constantly running to the hotspot, giving y'all updates and letting you know that I ain't got Wi-Fi. I have to go to the hotspot. I let you know then my phone wasn't on. I let you know then I couldn't even watch YouTube, and I got my cat show, my little the cat live stream that I like to watch with the kittens and everything. I like watching them. I can't even. Well, I can watch them now for a little bit, um, but I don't think that's important right now. I think the most important thing is trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna be able to save this roof over our head because we about to be like we was before. And I know for a fact we ain't gonna be able to do that. This might be the one time that shit. I don't. This the one time I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know it ain't gonna be good. I'm trying my best to do what I can. And like I said yesterday, we were out. I did get a chance to put in the application, and based on what they told us, um, after the Fourth of July weekend to check back with them, and it should be some type of work coming in because it's the holidays and folks. Some folks have laid off, and some folks is getting ready to start back up with work after the fourth. So we got that's a little that's a spark. That's a spark. It ain't light, but it's a spark. You feel me? That's something that I can hope and pray for. But hoping and praying ain't putting no food in my stomach. We sitting up here, all three of us, hungry as hell. Real talk. Hmm. All three of us. And I looked up those food banks, some of them, the ones that I could find. None of them is closed. Um, None of them is closed. I don't have a problem going to the food bank, but I gotta be able to get there. And baby, my gas hand is flirting with that E right now. Damn, they're kissing it. That damn gas hand is flirting with that damn E right now. Damn, they're kissing it. I'm like, if we could make it to the food bank, we might be all right. I don't know if they give out bottled water or nothing like that because we still got to boil water, to drink it. But that water coming out that faucet, it's nasty. I ain't like they ain't tell us to boil. It's just I don't know. It don't taste right, so I boil it. Yeah. Thank you for the hearts and a little prayer go along with it too. Put a little prayer with them hearts. That'll help us. But we need all the prayer we can get at this point. Mm-hmm. I know it says something about, you know, um, see, it's like praying ain't gonna fix everything. I gotta do something too, you know. God gonna help me, but I gotta like take a step too. But now where am I stepping to? Cause I'm like, okay, um, now we in this situation. We don't know what to do from one minute to the next. I'm talking to God every day, and I'm wondering if God is even listening to me or if He's saying, "Girl, shut up." I don't know. I don't know. I remember back in the day when my phone used to get cut off, and I would just like be 2 3 days late paying my phone bill, mostly because I be done forgot the damn bill date, due date, or whatever. And the only time I knew the damn phone was off was when I picked it up and tried to call someone or something. And that's when I realized it was off. And I'm like, I don't know when this off. I forgot to pay the bill. But at the same time, I was getting incoming calls. I'm like, well, how y'all cut the phone off and still letting people call in? Now they don't even do that no more. Now when they cut your shit off, they cut it off. You ain't calling out, and ain't nobody gonna call your black ass. You just finna sit there. In other words, they say shut up. You gonna shut the hell up. Hmm. That's what they doing now. Yeah. Another thing y'all probably didn't know about Memphis. I don't know. They probably do this shit everywhere too. Now we gotta sell everything in him to come up with something to pay these rent people and these damn light people. And these damn light people, let me tell you how they work. They'll let your bill get up high the motherfucker. Send a cutoff notice. Now, unfortunately, our bill ain't been running high, so I guess we ain't reached that point yet. But when that cutoff notice come, that damn bill better be under 199, or they finna cut this shit off. So if we sitting up here ain't got no food, it ain't gonna matter if we got food or not if they cut these damn lights off, right? Cause we ain't gonna be able to cook shit. Everything in this damn apartment runs on electricity. There's nothing gas about this motherfucking place. And I hate that. We ain't got no charcoal. Can't have, and look, we stay somewhere we can't have no damn barbecue grill. So it ain't like going, well, fuck it. They cut everything out, just go out there and grill. We can't grill shit. Ain't gonna be no hot water to bathe with. Lord have mercy. That's a hot mess. A hot mess. And then it's hot. Come on now. Mm-mm. I ain't going in no creek and lake and take no bath. I'm just not gonna do it. Mm-mm. Just not gonna do it. All I can say, y'all, I don't have no good news. I really don't. And I don't see nothing, no light at no end of no tunnel. I don't see no light. I don't see nothing. And my eyes is wide open. I ain't got no answers. I've done all the researching and calling, looking up, driving all across Memphis for help just to be turned down. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just know I got two people depending on me, And we in this thing together and we don't know nothing. That's it. I ain't got nothing else. Nothing else. I do know, according to what I, now this is what I do know. According to where I was fired from, I can go back. I could definitely go back. But the thing is, I don't think they really doing no hiring right now. And that may be due to the time of year and the fact that they just laid off a bunch of people too. I don't know. I don't know. Won't know nothing until after the fourth. But I know one thing. I'm about to. I don't know. I've even looked into. Well, we all looked into it. Places. They gave. Okay, from the search I did, they gave us recommendations that sell blood, sell plasma. Well, let me give you a little note on that. Nobody in this house can sell blood or plasma. Everybody in here is a damn anemic. Okay? Everybody in here suffer from iron deficiency. Yes. All of us supposed to be taking iron pills. Do we take them? No. Why? Well, for one, we can't afford them. Two, I think the only person in this house that got insurance is my son. I don't even think I got insurance. Matter of fact, I know I don't. I've tried to get it, but I think they done cut all that out. Yep, they done cut all that out. So at this point, to be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I do know I get a lot of notifications of you know, stuff going on around the world. Like I'm sitting up here going through what I'm going through, but hell, there was a whole mass shooting in Chicago last night. I got a notification when it happened and everything, and I was like, wow, they going through that. Um, and there's other things going on here in Memphis, and I'm like, wow. Oh, let me tell you another thing, and this gonna trip you out. Here we are, all of us looking for employment, and they come on the news telling us about, well, one of the places that I've definitely been trying, I call and check, trying to wait on an open spot to get in there. One of the companies that I'm trying to work for is two people that stole almost $100,000, and they in jail now from one of the companies that I'm trying to work for. I'm like, here I am, an honest person trying to work, trying to make a living, and you take your ass up in there and do some shit like that. You make us as a people look bad. And I'm like, well, shit, maybe that's why ain't nobody hiring. Cause see, y'all keep doing shit like that. They don't want to hire nobody. They feel like we all the same. And it was something else. I seen another notification came through last night. Oh, here's another good, interesting fact. that you probably, I don't know if you know or not, but ISIS is here in Memphis and they're snatching up people, black people, just snatching their ass up. I don't know if they from other countries or not. Now that I don't know, but the notification came through as if hell they don't know either. They just said the hell with it. You look like one of them. Your ass got to go. That's what I got from it. I don't know if you from here or not, but you look like you ain't. And hell, you got to go. Snatch their ass up, they gone. So they just riding around Memphis snatching up motherfuckers, right? And I'm like, I hope I don't look like I'm from no damn way else other than, other than Mississippi or some shit. Because if I get mistaken, hell, I'm already in this situation. I don't need to be snatched up and took nowhere. What the hell I'm gonna do? What is we gonna do? You feel me? And that's crazy. So that's what, yeah, ICE is here snatching up black people now. Now I knew they were doing some snatching ups and things of, I don't know where these people from. And like that's the other thing. I don't know when they snatching these people up. I don't know how true it is when they say they from here, there, this, that, and the third, and so I don't know how true that is. So I'm not gonna speak on that. I just know people is getting snatched up by ICE, and I don't know. At this point, I'm really starting to believe a lot of the stuff I've been reading and seeing to be true. Y'all want to holler conspiracy? I don't know. When you see stuff with your own eyes, it's not so much a conspiracy, is it? Hmm. I just choose not to talk about it. Not too much. Now it got. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It got me to the point I'm scared to say anything. Like literally, say the wrong shit, you might get snatched up. I mean, hell, at the rate we going, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much like I said. I ain't got no good news. All I've been doing is trying to think of ways I can come up with funds to keep us here afloat, maintain basically. Just we ain't got to be, perfect, but just maintain comfortable, just comfortable. And I can tell you now, we ain't comfortable. We ain't comfortable. Me and my daughter, we both stressed the hell out. I'm worried the damn deal. Um, like I said, everything that's coming, I ain't got no control of it. And then to make matters worse, I can't do nothing about it. That makes it even worse. I can't fix it. I can't attempt it. I mean, at least, when you have any kind of situation or problem arise, you want to be able to assist and adjust and, make it right. But to have that whole power and ability almost like stripped away from you, it kind of make you feel like your hands is tied and you bound and gagged. You fighting, you swinging, but you ain't landing no punches, but you getting your ass tore up in the end. You just taking punches. You trying to hit back, but you taking more punches than you even landing. You ain't even, and not even that. You're not even landing punches at this point. You just getting hit. You're just getting hit. And even in a situation like that, if you just getting hit, you just get to a point where hell, there's no point in fighting back no more. I'm not gonna even fight no more. Maybe if I stop, they'll stop hitting me. I stop trying to fight back, they'll stop hitting me. You just get to that point. And that's where I'm at. I feel like the more I fight, the more I try, the it's nothing working. It's almost like, girl, just stop. But if I stop, ain't like it's gonna get no better. It just gets worse, right? But if I keep trying, ain't nothing getting no better either. And you just get to that point, you don't know what the fuck to do. You just it's like you just there, you just zoned out. You're gone. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Every time I think I got an idea or something that may work, it's it's like I don't know, some type of force shuts it down or just obliterates it, and I'm back to nothing. Just back to nothing. All my creativeness is gone. I don't know, and I can't give nobody no answers on what my next step is, what my next move is, because I don't know what it is. I just know I've been trying everything that's been recommended, and nothing's working. I thought the next time I came back on this live, I was gonna have some good news, a great update, or something. I ain't got nothing. My damn thing. Not nothing. But hey, I got my memories. That's one good thing about it. I got my memories of the good times that I have had in my life. And that's one thing I know, regardless of what I'm going through, can't be taken away from me unless I have a traumatic brain injury or something and I can't even remember then. But other than that, I have that. And sometimes I just, I think back on those good times or I think back on those good memories. Hell, I actually even sit up and go through stuff that I recorded, with me and my family that y'all have never seen and you never will see. I go back and look at some of those things, and that's pretty much what, kind of takes my mind off of just trying to, worry about stuff I can't do nothing about. And I do that, and I get a smile, laughing at the, things that actually really mean more to me than anything in the world. That I do have. I have my memories, my fun memories of my family. I do have that. So regardless of whatever may be finna happen, that's the one thing I will have. I'll have my memories. Can't take that from me. You can take all this material from me. You can do that, but you can't take my memories. And that's pretty much all I got to hold on to. I ain't got nothing else. I got my memories. But memories ain't paying no bills. Memories ain't buying no food. Memories ain't taking care of the family. But sometimes I guess, I don't know, maybe that's all you end up with in the end. And that's just it. I guess. You can't just I can't just sit up and stress over it and stress over it and stress over it. I guess I just gotta let it go and let whatever's gonna happen happen. Cause actually, I think I'm done at this point. I've done all I can do. Got to the point I didn't know what I was doing. Now I really don't know. Ain't got no answers. Don't know what to do. And quite frankly, talking about it ain't helping either. So I guess I'm done at this point. I'm gonna get the hell off of here. Go drink me some more water. I ain't gonna say lay down and go to sleep because I'm not tired and I'm not sleepy. I just want to fix everything that I got going on. That's it. I want to fix it, and I can't. I'll go check this GoFundMe and see if anybody even. It don't even tell you if a month, and that's crazy. It don't even tell you if a person looked at it. I mean, I know it's up. It don't tell you if you even got a view, but it'll tell you if somebody donated or not. And that's it. And you know what? With that being said, it look like that's gonna be another memory too. It ain't gonna be a good memory, but it'll be a memory that I always have until I leave this world. Hmm. Well, I guess with that being said, I'm gonna get my black ass off of here. I done said all I could say. Hopefully, when I end this live, y'all will be able to leave comments, and I'll come back and check if you got any questions. But I had to set it up this way where I could get my shit off and be able to focus and say what I need to say. I hope I wasn't too much all over the place. Um, I would like to say I hope the next time I come back I have some good news, but let's face it, y'all, ain't no damn good news. I ain't gonna have shit good to say. If anything, I'll just be coming back to you. Well, it was just like I said, and that's it. I probably won't even stay long to do that. I'll just come back and say, yep, it was just like I said. It's finna happen. Well, don't worry about it. I told you, I was right. That's it. That's all I want to say, and I'll probably be saying that and leaving. 'Cause I don't really be having shit to talk about, especially now. Like, just think about it. If I could fix everything that's going on and that's going wrong right now, hell, I have a whole lot to talk about. I ain't got shit to talk about. Just want to let y'all know what's going on. I feel like telling somebody that helps a little bit. Ain't helping a lot, but it helps a little bit. It don't make me feel that much better, but I feel a little bit better. I talk to somebody, you know, and that's what counts. So I'm gonna get off. I'm done. And I guess if I feel like it later on, I'll watch some YouTube, watch something, watch other people do better than me. That how about that? Maybe something they doing better than me may inspire me to half-ass come up with a way to fix my problem that I got now. Who knows? Shit, I don't know. With that being said, I'm finna get up off here because, like I said, I hope y'all having a better day than I'm having, better week than I'm having, at this point, because I don't understand it. I don't understand why I'm going through what I'm going through. I really don't. And I guess it ain't meant for me to understand. I guess it was just meant for me to come tell y'all about it. Um, Maybe that's what it was. And I guess until I tell y'all the right way, the shit ain't gonna get no better. I don't know. It's just not making no sense. I don't understand why I'm not working at this point. Well, one of my little jobs, I know why I ain't working. Hell, I ain't got no phone. I can't log in, can't log out. That's that job. But the other jobs, well, I don't understand that. So, and I guess I never will, unless I can come back and say for a fact, like what you know, anything else I'm feeling. That's all I got, y'all. I ain't got nothing else. And I guess I'll see you when I see you. I don't know when it'll be. I got internet to the end of this month on my regular phone that's not on. If I have anything I think of I want to talk about, I'll come back. Other than that, y'all, I gotta go. I've been here an hour, and you see my little ticker rolling at the bottom. You heard me say I was hungry. You heard me say all of us was hungry. We sitting up here, we eating rice. We ain't got no meat. We ain't got no bottled water. Yeah, all these other bills, they gonna be here. They ain't going nowhere. But in the meantime, we still gotta eat. You heard me say that. We all hungry. We ain't happy. We hungry. If you feel the need and you want to do anything, I'm not asking, but I'm just saying if you feel like you want to, we would greatly appreciate it. Greatly. Hell, we'll be so damn happy we'll try to chat a damn door down going to get something to eat. If you feel the need, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, we might break the door getting up out of here trying to go get something to eat. Other than that, that's all I got. Oh, and I got some coupons, you know, to help out. Like if we were to get a anonymous donation from someone, I got some coupons. But if you like on some real, if you don't get it, don't, you don't have to come under the comments explaining. I would, you ain't got to do none of that. That's understood. I'm saying if you want to, that's what I'm saying. If you want to, that's cool. We'll greatly appreciate that. But if you ain't got it, you ain't got to explain it because I trust me, I understand. I definitely understand. Oh Lord knows I understand because I'm sitting in the same boat. I ain't got it either. You feel me? So with that being said, let me go ahead and get up off of here because, like I said, I wanted to come back with some good news, and as you can see, it wasn't no good news. Y'all pray for me, okay? Pray for me and my family. Pray for us, cause right now we doing bad. Pray for us. Out of all this that we're going through, if you can't do nothing else, say a prayer for us. Pray us up out of this, cause I'm praying too. Okay, I'm out.